Stephanie Vaquer has just completed a major comeback night on Monday Night Raw this week. She was trying to leave here from the airport. She was trying to leave, but then, unfortunately, a crowd goes around her and closes around her. This is part of the fandom problem that I keep talking about, that some people hate when I talk about in this channel, but it's gonna happen. This series that I have created with the playlist, thanks to fellow watchers of this channel giving me some of these videos and me reacting to it and me talking about it, it has evolved into this crazy ass playlist at this point. I started originally with other fandom problems, but then eventually people like Chef Maku and others have shared me these stories, and yeah, we're going to talk about it because it is a problem. This series about the fandom problem playlist that is on this channel is about the point where wrestling fandom stops being about fandom and begins treating real people like walking inventory. And today's case is larger than one uncomfortable video because it all happens on the same weekend, same type of interception and same location, and multiple WWE wrestlers. I thought I was done after WrestleMania. I honestly thought after WrestleMania that was it. Everyone had enough. It wasn't just me talking about the fandom problem. It was multiple outlets. And I thought that was it. Nope. We are continuing, and we're continuing even harder than ever. Not only that, we're going to talk about one public Facebook account. Oh, man. Should have let these videos load. Anyway. Okay. All right. And we're going to talk about one public Facebook page that has documented autograph chases like these for more than a decade. We found the source of some of these videos. That shout out to Fade, who has been posting, and Fan Lives Our Anarchy, who has posted these videos of these people pretty much having these binders full of things to just get signatures. Some of these people have been doing it over a decade, and I have the page to prove it. We're going to walk through the receipts. We're going to identify what can be established through the footage, reporting, and public posts. And we're going to stop exactly where the available evidence stops. That is how we work, and we're going to get through this. So let's get to this. SummerSlam weekend. Fun time. Everyone had fun. Okay matches, whatever, so on and so forth. But during these type of weekends, it creates peak wrestling travel, as you guys will know, not only by fans, but the wrestlers and talent themselves. The wrestlers fly into the host city, they work the events, then they leave. Airport hotels, lobbies, curbs, and terminals can become hunting grounds when someone researches the talent's travel patterns. You heard that right. People are researching the travel patterns of some of these wrestlers. Now, what went viral this time wasn't a single fan having an awkward encounter with, Stephanie Vaquer. It was a cluster of airport approaches. It was a cluster of them, bunch of them. Here's a few. Here's Jacob Fatu. Here's Bron Breakker. Here's Rey Mysterio. We're gonna get to that. There's more than one. Oh, and there's of course the one that really hit the internet, Oba Femi. In the same public page appeared beneath more than one of the uploads. 3 wrestlers can be connected cleanly to this footage, and I was able to take a look deeper and found more. But the ones that everyone can confirm is Stephanie Vaquer, Oba Femi, Jacob Fatu. But then I found the pages that included others, which included Oba Femi, Rey Mysterio, Bron Breakker. Circulated within the wider online conversation that these people, they are staying off our verified board unless primary. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. Let me take that out. These are all people that I was able to connect to a website, because the clips that Fade showed and this Live Anarchy, I was able to find it with an Instagram page. And this is probably the live video from that page, because it says right there was live. Anyway, we are going to talk about this, but let's begin with Stephanie Vaquer, right? So Stephanie Vaquer. And like I said, the timing's important, because Vaquer was absent, as you know, from the WWE since her loss of the World Championship to Liv Morgan at WrestleMania 42. She had her return in Monday Night Raw. They had the pomp and circumstances and all that. She came back. She ain't came back fully clothed like that, but she came back, and basically her eyes immediately entered the orbit of not only Liv Morgan, because she wants to get that belt back and go against Judgment Day as well. She also stood across Becky Lynch. It was the type of comeback segment that spread across social media the moment it airs. Then the television segment ended, the camera shut off, and Vaquer, after, like many wrestlers after an event, they entered travel mode. Now, according to the footage that you see here, right? Vaquer didn't begin the airport encounter by delivering a hard no. She engaged with the people approaching her. She signed autographs. You can see it here. She signed autographs. That detail is important, because some of the online conversation immediately became, these wrestlers hate their fans. The footage, as you can see, does not support that freaking cartoonish type comment. Vaquer initially participated, as you can see. What the video shows is escalation, because you see how many people start grouping around her. More people moving in. The crowd becomes thicker. They pretty much closing her in. Her personal space becomes smaller as she goes. Her path out of the area becomes more difficult, because she keeps being crowded on. That kid probably doesn't know who the fuck she is. If it's the same kid like the one that didn't know Oba Femi, which we'll get to, they don't know who the fuck she is. All they see is money. That's all they see. Money for cards, money to sign. What should have been a brief act of goodwill became a bottleneck for her, which is very unfortunate. Reaction posts didn't frame the encounter as pure fan appreciation. They raised concerns about the autograph pressure and the possibility of a reseller economy moving into an airport terminal instead of operating at a convention table. Conventions, fan festivals, and organized autograph sessions are designated for those interactions. The wrestler agrees to appear. The fan waits in a control line. Everybody understands why they are there. An airport terminal or hotel lobby, talking to that person who was chasing after CM Punk, is not the same environment. But Vaquer's video also wasn't isolated on Facebook and Instagram. It appeared during a surge of WWE travel footage from the same weekend. Some of those original posts received tens of thousands of views before screen recording crossed over to X and wrestling news sites. Now, some of the things that some fans do, some fans say hello, but oh man, how can I hold on? When it comes to this receipt that I just talked about, it isn't about some fans saying hello. Receipt number one is more about a wrestler coming off a major television return, an airport exit, a crowd that continues thickening around her, and an argument that immediately divides into just sign versus this is a calculated hustle that they're doing right now. All right. So you would think these are fans. Maybe they're on the airport. They're waiting to go home too. And they see her and they say, oh, sign on, blah, blah, blah. No, these are people we're waiting for her. This is calculated aggression instead of just going to the event like normal people. Now, this is them, by the way. Check it out. This was a live video that they did. Look at this. Look at this. They are premeditating. Look at them. They have no life. Look at this. Look at the people talking in the chat. Look at the chat. Bring it up. Can you guys see this? Someone in the comments, D. DiStefano says, straight up losers. This is beyond embarrassing. Let me take off the CC. Kids on the payroll, you guys are losers. How does airports allow these resellers? Midway Graphics Exchange, they are obnoxious too. That is how I was able to catch who the people of these videos are. And we're going to get to them. Having a CM Punk Funko ready for an autograph is so disrespectful, to be honest. He said multiple times not to bother him at hotels. Live? Question mark? I don't know. I guess they were. Look at this. Anyway. Let's go to Oba Femi. Now, like I said, if Vaquer's footage is about volume and containment, Oba Femi's video is about method. Now, according to Cage Side Seats, and let me bring them up. Where are you, Cage Side Seats? According to Cage Side Seats, description of the footage, the sequence is ugly in its simplicity, and we'll get to the video. But it's hilarious to bring this up. An adult sees Oba Femi. He directs a young boy towards him to request an autograph. The boy apparently doesn't know who he is approaching. We can watch that. Let's see that video. Is it right here? Yeah. So pay attention to this video. Pay attention to what they're saying. All right. Watch the. And again, Midwest Graphing. There you go.
Jack, come on. Ask him, Blake, will you please find my card?
What's his name?
Oba.
What's his name? Oba. He doesn't know his name.
Oba, can you please slide?
Because he saw. You think he's stupid? You think Oba Femi is stupid? He sees you trying to force. He's probably saw it right around this point. That you as a parent is forcing your child to do it, using your child's young innocence, I guess, to give sympathy and have the wrestler feel sympathy for your kid, even though this kid doesn't know who the hell Oba Femi is.
Oba, can you please slide?
No. Fuck you.
Good shot.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, worth a shot. Go to a signing event like a normal person. He says Oba is traveling. He's carrying his own belongings. He's like, he isn't seated at an autograph table. That's how Oba sees it. He declines the request and continues walking. Then we hear the line that became central to the whole public reaction, worth a shot. That's important because it doesn't sound like a young fan heartbroken because he missed an opportunity to meet his hero or wrestler. It sounds like a probability play. If an adult might receive a no, perhaps a child will receive a yes. That doesn't prove what would have happened to the signed item afterwards. It doesn't document the tactic used to obtain the signature. The footage appears to originate from a public autograph chasing page called Where's the page? Here it is. The footage appears to originate from a public autographing chasing page called Midwest Graphing Exchange. And the reason I'm not scrolling all the way up to the banner is because this guy is dumb as nails and put a picture of his kid up. And I am trying to not be about that. This is the Bron video. This is him. This is the video of them grouping around Stephanie. So now you know the source of the Stephanie video. They do other signatures. Here's a Darby Allin. This is Rey Mysterio. This is Jacob Fatu. Here's the Oba video. Here you go. Same video. If it decides to load. Damn, man. Facebook. Anyway. Same video, you see? Wow, this, all right. There you go.
Jack, come on.
See? Same video.
Will you please find my card?
I'm not fucking around.
Oba.
Same video. This is the guy.
Oba, can you please slide?
Oops. I should have not gone that far deep. Anyway. Back to Midwest graphics. Now, I was trying to be quick about not showing that. Anyway, I don't know who these guys are, but I can tell you some stuff about this company, and we'll get to that. They are independent. They're an independent exchange. Oh, they just put a video up 4 hours ago. Dierks Bentley was nice and signed a few before a show. Look at this. Fucking losers. And then yesterday they give away things, which I guess is nice, but the way they go about it, of course they have to give it away. Now, the upload of these videos was publicly framed with the language on the lines of WWE wrestler Oba denying autograph. That's what went online about this. Did he put it on his video? We can check it. Oh my god, this internet is killing me. Look at this. Yeah, he did it. Look. We can zoom into this. He writes, literally, WWE wrestler Oba denying autograph. It's always worth a shot. At the time this story was reviewed, obviously the Facebook video had reportedly reached a few views. In fact, this video reached, I don't know how many views, but it has at least 14,000 likes. This isn't a private souvenir shared amongst family members. It is public content that these groups are doing. And notice what the caption emphasizes. They're not emphasizing I met my favorite wrestler. They're emphasizing a child. They're not even emphasizing a child got to meet his hero. The hook of this whole video, which makes it spread, is the denial. Because you know how people love hating on deniability. The attempt itself becomes the content. The chase becomes the product. Let's see what people say on these comments. I mean, there's 4,000 comments. How upsetting for dad. He won't be able to flip that on eBay. We can zoom into this so you guys can see it. Send the kid to do the dad's work. I have hundreds of autograph figures and I'll never use my 4-year-old as a pawn to get an autograph. That's facts. He probably heard the kid ask his dad, what's his name? What's his name? Big fan coming through. How can he say no? Ran into LA Knight in Orlando airport. Casually walked beside him and said, hey, LA, don't want to keep you. Can I get a picture? He stopped, said, yeah. I laughed and said, yeah. We took a selfie. I said, thanks. And I did a U-turn. Super chill. Awesome comment. Kid doesn't even know his name. That's going to become the big thing. In the mountain, you cannot climb. The ruler, the autograph, you cannot obtain. If there's one thing every single professional wrestler has stated is they do not want to be bothered or approached at the airport. These guys travel a lot and just wants to be left alone outside the wrestling world. I wonder who's laughing. And you see how there's a laughing emoji? Who's laughing? Joe Cabin, Jamie Ball, John McAfee, Stefano D'Alberto, Estefan Maciel, Jamie Castellana, Ray India, Barb Daniel. Oh, I'm sorry. Your name is public. Dan Bardelli, Sean Millman Haywood, Alcatraz Alligator, Ron Torpora, Jay Andrews, Elmo Garza, Dennis Duran, Matthew Takey, Red Foreman, Robert Morgan, Jimmy Harden, Nick Shipman, Marty Mucha, Blakey Jeremy, Harley Jang, Rick Duggan, James, Matthew Lucy, Bo Martin, Fred Burrow, Matthew Stakeman, Lee Thomas, Mark Holmes, Ian Wistar. Am I getting through anyone? Jason Buff, Broke Lewis, Timothy Knapp, Knock Placey, Donnie Ray Perry, Cody Hoskin. Don't say I dox you. Your name is in public account. Fuck off. Anyway, you guys are just pissing me off that you guys laughing about this. It's the Blue Pen Dead Reseller giveaway. Plus, the kid had no idea what his name was. Anyway, pissing me off already with this video. Let's continue with more videos from this channel. Jacob Fatu. Let's see how they dealt with Jacob Fatu. Same SummerSlam weekend window. Same public family of autograph chasing posts. Fatu's video didn't necessarily reach Oba Femi's reported numbers. The available review placed the Fatu and Vaquer post more in the tens of thousands range on the original page. So let's take a look. Like they're on top of him. There's the same kid from the Oba video.
Thanks, you want Jake?
Hand fucked up, though.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate your time.
I don't fucking know. You're going crazy.
Thanks, I appreciate you.
Come on, you picture your boys. All right.
Yeah.
Come on, kid.
Yeah. Cool.
Look at that. He gives it back to his dad. Is that his toy? I thought it was his toy. I guess it's not his toy. Is that not his toy? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway. It didn't reach the same audience as the Oba video because no one did a negative statement here. That's why. But it still got a significant audience for a regional autograph log channel page. It is also enough to see the wider wrestling internet once someone records the original post and uploads it on X. What connects Fatu, Vaquer, and Femi isn't identical dialogue. It is the environment. A wrestler in transit, an approach taking place outside an organized fan setting, the encounter being recorded as chase content, and SummerSlam weekend being treated like open season because the event concentrated so many wrestlers around the same airport and hotels. These are three wrestlers and three different reactions, one recurring system surrounding them. And we can go over more. Here's the Bron Breakker video, same page. Shout out to Midwest Graphic Exchange for showing us how big of a scum you can be. Like legit, all these men are using these kids. They're using these kids to chase these autographs.
What the fuck is wrong with you? That is some dark shit.
Using your kids as a shield to get your autographs so you can resell it. You can do whatever. You can't tell me you're not reselling these. Prove to me you're not reselling these. Fuck out of here.
How the Saints looking this year, Bron? Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate your time. Thank you. Awesome.
Who else did they get? They got Rey Mysterio. I'm going to be very careful about this, even because here's the thing. Rey Mysterio walked into the airport without his mask on. I guess he was hoping no one would quickly find out who he is, but they caught up and they went wild. And look at this. Watch carefully.
Come on. Give me the white marker.
Fucking kids. Sorry, not fucking kids. Fucking parents of the kids. These parents are not teaching their kids properly. These are bad parents. Sorry. You wanna tell me otherwise? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Look at this. There's the truck from when they got Jacob Fatu to sign it. Same fucking truck. At least he was courteous to stop his bag. Oh, let me get out of here. Look, same fucking truck.
Absolute legend, brother.
Brother, he's not your brother. A brother will let him go through the airport in peace. Like, it's fucking disgusting. This is fucking disgusting. Look at this. Look at this.
You fucking mark!
You're not even a mark. I have no button to show my hate right now, my anger. I have all positive buttons.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Maybe that's better. This doesn't work for me, brother. Look at this shit. Let's see, what other video? Oh, that's the Oba Femi video. What else? I mean, this page, this guy literally went to other pages, went to other places. They did a post. Let's see what this post is about. For many success, there is. Oh no! Go back. For many success, there is this. You do your homework, you find what you are looking for, and it's airport to venue back to airport. No access, no success. Maybe next time, Wayne. This is what always keeps me coming back. You really, truly never know. And he was talking about Lil Wayne. He was talking about trying to get signatures from Lil Wayne, yada yada. I've gotten Lil Wayne once out of the last 4 or 5 attempts. Very tough on recent years. He signed it in St. Louis. View one replay. This is all premeditated. You're right, Chef Maku. It's frowned upon. I've gotten Lil Wayne once out of the last 4 or 5 attempts. Very tough in recent years. Oh, you guys can't see this? Maybe I'll move it up. Can you see that? Maybe I should get out of this mode. Oh my god, I keep hitting that. I hate Facebook. It's so hard to manage. Let's go back to the Lil Wayne. He didn't succeed, apparently. Here we go. This is a better way to read this. Where was I? I was, I think here. Oh no, this one. Oh, there's 3. I hate Facebook. It doesn't. I've gotten Lil Wayne once out of the last 4 or 5 attempts. Very tough in recent years. If he doesn't stay in your city, extremely hard to get him. Dang near impossible. These are all people trying to do this. He will never sign from a runner van like that Mercedes. Then Jared Garcia, I beg to differ. He signed from the Sprinter band. Josh Gardner, you had a lot of better luck than I did. I'm 0 for 4 with him one day. 0 for 4. Oh. 0 for 4. I know how that goes when it's fly in, fly out. Okay. What else did they do? Matthew McConaughey. Oh, look at them getting Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, for sale for the Texas helmet. All right. But like I was saying, look, I'm going to give maybe a small positive spin. Where's the post that I saw? Here we go. There is a small positive spin to this story, and that's brushing really wide. Apparently, every time they hit 1,000 supporters, they do giveaways. Like this 1 week of giveaways going out. Thank you for all the support. It truly means the world to me, that love and support. But it doesn't make sense. What's the point of doing this? And look, people are joking to them. I hope you give away everything since you guys go to airport and get it for free. And of course, all these people are going to laugh, included Midwest Graphic Exchange. And it says right here, imagine being so miserable that you worry about what complete strangers are doing with their lives. You, sir, are pathetic. No, what is exactly pathetic is that you guys are disturbing people's personal lives. You're disturbing complete strangers for autographs so you guys can get a profit. Did you have your son get those autographs? Damn. Did you ever tell your son to mow the lawn? Take out the trash? About the same thing, isn't it? No, it's not.
Damn.
No way this guy compared doing this autograph thing to a chore. So basically, he made these kids go for autographs as a chore. Are you fucking kidding me? Yo, and he's laughing too. Who's laughing? Graphic Exchange, of course. Okay, Graphic Exchange, I hear you. You don't give a fuck. Giveaway is definitely not rigged. Who said it was rigged? Did someone say it was rigged? Oh, he's responding to this person. So he's saying giveaway is definitely not rigged. Just got randomly chosen. Thank you, Midwest Exchange. Got a little heart from them, of course. Who's and then Sheena Naw? Why is Sheena Naw? Todd Yaw. I don't know. I ain't won anything. I ain't won nothing. Is giveaways rigged? Oh shit. Josh Garno, this guy again showed up. This guy was in the other video with the Wayne saying he was 0 for 4. Shane Gano, absolutely not rigged. Shane Gano, Josh Garner, okay. If I win, I believe that. LOL. Midwest, and then Shannon Gono and Midwest thumbs up. Who's Shannon Gano? Alabama person. Shout out to Alabama. Shannon Gano, look at him. At least he's, look, DM me your address, bro. I'll send you a free sign 8x10. I got you. Shannon Gano, you for real? Midwest, I got you. I don't lie. DM me. I'll let you pick out a few signed 8x10s and I'll send you one on the house. Aw, shit. Yo, Josh Garner, man. He showed up again. Is Josh Garner a big supporter of this channel? Not rigged. Rick Ryan. Who's Rick Ryan? Man. What else? What else? I'm trying to see if they did any more WWE. They went outside. They got a football player. This was at a Matthew McConaughey. We already went it. Oh, they got what's his face from Goof Troop? Pauly Shore. They got Pauly Shore. This is crazy. Look at this. Jelly Roll for the last few years has gone bad with his value. There you go. Oh, they got Billy Bob Thornton to sign. They got Jerry Seinfeld to sign, it looks like. Chevy Chase. Man, isn't Chevy Chase in a wheelchair right now? Yo. He is in a wheelchair. Damn, they don't even leave wheelchair people alone. This is a whole mafia of people. Same kid, same people. Oh, this is the Pauly Shore. Right there. There's Pauly Shore right there. There's Pauly. Pauly Shore is right there.
6'10".
There he is. Pauly Shore. Man. It's Weasel time. I wonder if the usuals comment. No usuals. All right. Chevy Chase again. They go for Chevy Chase again. They keep going for Chevy Chase. What's going on, Geek Sip? Look at this. He writes, it's... You good. Hold on. Look at this.
He's going to the Hilton.
Oh my god, this Facebook, fucking level up on your channel, man. Look at what he writes. Oh my god. I wish. Alright, I have to pause it down here. Is that what I gotta do? Thank you. It's right. It's the thrill of the chase for me. It ain't about the money. All right.
He's going. You good.
And he's speeding up.
He's going to the Hilton.
You hear him speeding up. Look at him speeding up. It's the thrill of the chase for me. It isn't about the money.
They thought that he was.
We're watching Geek Zip. We are watching people trying to crowd wrestlers in the airport after SummerSlam for signatures. And we found out one of the people's Facebook page, which is apparently a autograph signing page. And it looks like they're flipping it. And and Chef Maku, yes, he's filming and driving, but he's filming. He wears meta bands.
He's going.
He's wearing Henry's glasses.
You good.
Look at this. He's speeding up.
He's going to the
Look at this. He's
They
going.
thought that he was.
Yo, he's going fast. These guys are crazy. I'll post a video here of the hit he signed at the hotel. Oh, hell yeah, live in action. Wait till you get cuffed. Wait till... Oh, I mean to follow you, unfollow. Shit. Fucking Facebook is so slow. This page is so slow. I wanted to hit this. Wait till you get cuffed. Oh, stop it. You know how this stuff goes. You are an OG in the game. This kind of like a mental disorder, don't you guys think at this point? This feels like a mental disorder. These aren't even paparazzi. They're demanding autographs from these people. Like, this is crazy. Anyway.
Yeah.
Like, there you go. I don't know who that is. Fortune Feimster? I don't know who Fortune Feimster is. George Lopez signing for us a while back. Always a great... Oh, my God. Did they do an... Yes. Anyway. Crazy. But there you go. There's all these people. Losers. But let's slow down a bit. Because I'm going to have to treat the page that we just saw like a public document. Not a excuse for a pile-on. Like I said, this page is called the Midwest Exchange. It's the description that I was able to find about this page is as follows. The page started in 2015, to be exact, March 2015. This is me digging. And ironically, when I found out more information on this page, I'm trying to just scroll up to the beginning of this before, right here.
How's it going, sir?
Big John, how are you, buddy?
Oh my God, I hate...
Dexter Hoosiers, man.
I'm going to mute you. All right. So like I said, they have 0 people following. He's following 0 people. What a dick. And they have 4.8 followers. This page started in March 2015. And apparently the category this page is being listed as is a non-for-profit organization. This page is listed as a non-for-profit. Now, it might be a mistake. Maybe they don't know how to properly set up their page, but the fact that they're writing it as a non-for-profit is key. Because why is it key, guys? This guy is obviously trying to grow the channel, right? I don't have proof that it is a registered charitable status. I don't have proof it's a 501c organization, which is what's needed to be declared a legit non-for-profit. I don't also have evidence of any state non-for-profit filing when it comes to this page. But at the time of me looking at this page today, this page has now 4.8 thousand followers. Let me tell you, Because obviously, as you guys know, you can gain some monetization through Facebook, through clips, through videos, through posts, through live, through stars. If you write yourself as a non-for-profit, you don't get tax. Now, I started on Facebook as a gaming channel, and I used to get profit from Facebook. And obviously, when you get these profits, and it works the same way, I believe, as YouTube, whatever money you get taxed at the end of the year. And when you prepare your taxes, you got to pay up whatever tax you owe from whatever you profited from these channels. So, what I'm trying to get at, if they are writing itself as a non-for-profit, we know where we're getting at, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? Someone is not wanting to pay taxes. Potentially, allegedly. That channel is called Midwest Graphic Exchange. This is my weekly autograph chase log page. That's what it's written at. What is this chase log page? Oh, I'm giving away the signatures. That's cute. But are you giving money? Are you giving the money away that you're earning from your Facebook views to a charity? Are you giving it away to anything? Are you giving it to, where are you giving it away to? I mean, for all I know, they might not be monetized. But my page, my ArrowStream page, I can show you my ArrowStream page. I used to be monetized when we were Facebook Gaming, but once Facebook Gaming died, Facebook Gaming changed the rules about monetization for channels, so I have to go a new route. I can show you my page if this Facebook allows. I have a professional dashboard. I have only 1,000 followers, and this was as of 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I got monetized. I was able to get stars whenever I live stream, which is the same thing as Super Chat, guys. I was able to get subscribers. I don't know if I can get subscribers anymore because I changed my channel to non-gaming content. But I'm able to get stars right now for videos, but I don't get yet because I still have to build up my views on Facebook again for ad monetization. So if this guy has 4.8 and maybe he's already to that level, chances are he's getting money from these views, especially that Oba Femi 4.7 thousand views. 14,000. I apologize. How the fuck are you non-for-profit and you acting like this? These guys, yo, don't tell me the immigrants are the. I'm not trying to get political, but don't say immigrants are the only ones taking advantage of system. If you're about that life, this is a clear example of another one. If it's allegedly true, I don't know. Product service. What service are you providing? Huh? Now, like Arrow, hey Arrow, be nice. At least check their website. Maybe their website's going to show more about their stuff. Okay, let's go check out their website. Oh, what's this? Ooh. There's no website. That's weird. They don't have anything. Huh. That's suspicious. Anyway, let's go back to his page. I mean, this is a public channel at this point. Apparently, let's go to the about. I mean, they hid the categories, but unlucky for us, we can find information in other ways. And these people are apparently from the Minnesota area. Maybe they're from Iowa, which is right nearby. They're from that area. They go chasing for autographs all the time. Now, wait. I mean, we can determine which state they're in. Where was Monday Night Raw in last week? Location last week. Oh, hello. So because we know Stephanie Vaquer showed up at Monday Night Raw last week, Monday Night Raw on August 3rd was live from Des Moines, Iowa. So, process of elimination, Midway Graphics Exchange comes from Des Moines, Iowa. They're an Iowan group. They're probably, you're right, Chef Michael. They probably hit Chicago very easily. Anyway, so these guys are probably from, it's a public content channel with a probably strong Des Moines presence, a central Iowa footprint with additional probably travel connected. They might be able to, like you said, Chef Maku, travel to Chicago. But we don't know who the operator is. I mean, there's a picture of him there. That's him. There you go. Too sweet. Is he actually doing the too sweet hand gesture? It looks like he does. I mean, does it look like too sweet? I mean, why didn't he do it this way? I don't get it. Is he a wrestling fan or is he not? That's not how you do too sweet. You don't do it sideways. You do it like this. Fingers up. God damn. Oh man, some people don't deserve to meet these wrestlers. Anyway. I don't know what else to say. We don't have any more information beyond what I just showed you guys. This is the chat. This is the page. This is they don't have an Instagram, or if they do, it's a different login. I can't find it. I can't find an X. They haven't responded on X about these videos. They laugh at the people that say you guys are gross. Whatever. In his own words, like he said, you do your homework, airport to venue, back to airport, no access, no success. That sentence is the thesis of this whole viewer. Research the movements, find the routes, intercept the subject between the airport and the venue, then repeat the process when the subject leaves. The page doesn't focus exclusively on professional wrestlers, as you saw. They do wider public archives autographs from everyone that they can get their hands on at this point. The items shown across this page are not limited to personal photographs. They do public content, including trading cards, photographs, Funko Pops, and even guitars. Some recording appears to use wearable camera glasses. So like you can see right here, when he does this recording, it says clearly here, it was recorded through Rey Metaband glasses. So they are definitely using Metaband, which has become a problematic item to use at conventions at this point. Other people occasionally appear to assist with the encounters, like his kids, like some friends, I guess. During July and August alone, the page increased its short-term video content astronomically. There were public-facing giveaways. Then came the viral cluster of WWE airport footage that showed up, that Fade showed on X. The public history is important because when people describe these encounters as a few random fans spotting wrestlers by accident, the archive suggests something more organized. This is dedicated autograph chasing log that has been operating publicly since 2015. SummerSlam weekend appears to be a viral peak, not the beginning of the behavior for these guys. And now I just want to establish a hard fact-checking line when it comes to this. Here's the main thing we're going to document, and anything else is going to be alleged at this point. Based on this page, this is a high-volume autograph chasing page, often called graphing within the hobby. A public log they have here describing all their encounters in airports and venues, and as part of their route. Like, look at this. Multiple items appearing during some of these encounters. And the Oba Femi footage, an adult apparently using a kid to deliver the autograph request, got rejected. He posted it, got viral. Then it got cross-platform amplifications when you go viral like that on X, and then into wrestling media coverage. A page operating since 2015 and publicly describing itself as a weekly autograph chase log? Freaking annoying. Here's what we have not been able to establish, though, when it comes to this page. We cannot verify that the page operator runs a commercial autograph reselling business. The available investigation did not find an eBay store, a What's Not shop, TikTok shop, or other public storefront that's reliably connected to this page. Now, if anyone who watches this video is able to find that information, shout out to our page. Email us, send us a video comment. We'll reach out to you if you find that information. There is no verified public sales ledger establish a pattern of selling these signatures. I couldn't find some of these after the fact. There is no registered company or non-for-profit that we can confidently connect to the autograph chasing identity. And similarly named Midwest websites should not be presented as belonging to the page without evidence. I tried searching for other versions. It's different iterations. It's not connected to this Facebook page itself. The page own public response to criticism has included you pay for, like, this is some of the things these guys said. It includes you pay for autos. I don't. We are not the same. Freaking wild that they state that in this page. They also describe the activity by saying, it's the thrill of the chase for me. It isn't about the money. You are allowed to believe that explanation. You are allowed to doubt it as well. What we cannot do is convert suspicion into verified facts at this point. At this point, the accurate label is autograph chaser or grapher. That activity is documented. The label commercial scalper or reseller remains an allegation within the online discussion. It has not been established by public business evidence. People hear the word scalper because of the volume. They hear it because a child appears to be used as the opening approaches. They hear it because Sign Wrestling merchandise has a well-established resale market at this point in time. And the anger is understandable, especially to the people that actually wait in line at these events to get these signatures. But inventory appearing on camera, like this, this inventory appearing on camera is not the same thing as sales receipts. We have to hold the line when it comes to that. None of this is new, though, because Dutch Mantell and other wrestling veterans have described versions of this problem for years. Wrestlers are identified while traveling. Let's hear a look.
When I was with WWE about 10 years ago, the fans they would wait at the baggage claim, and I don't know how they would get in there, tell you the truth, because you should have a ticket to even get into.
Well, baggage claim, you don't need to have a ticket. You can go in to help people, like loved ones, to get their stuff. You don't have a ticket. That I think he forgot about that.
The baggage claim, but there was a bunch of them down there. I don't know how they got there unless they paid off somebody, but they knew where I was staying, what airline I was on, what seat I was in, and if I was going to anywhere after, say, at St. Louis, if I was going anywhere after St. Louis. They knew all that stuff, and I don't know
Brock
how they would find out all that. They would be all over me until the next guy come along, then they'd be all over him, and they just go down the line. Of course, the bigger the star, the more of a lineup of fans that he would have around him. Some of these guys even have to have private security going around with them to
Sean?
stands to get
Is that
back.
Sean?
When it gets to that point, you got a serious problem. When I was
wrestlers identified while traveling, airport becomes ambush points. The job follows them into the part of the day that is supposed to be travel, privacy, and not performative. The name changes. I don't know. Hogan era, whether it's the Hogan era, the Attitude era, the PG era, the Netflix era, this complaint remains the same. What has changed in 2026 is the infrastructure surrounding it. Public pages now operate like chase diaries, Wearable glasses can record an encounter without the obvious sight of a raised phone. An X account can transform a regional Facebook video into a national argument within an afternoon. And comment sections can treat every personal boundary as a betrayal of the fans. Same wound, faster cameras now. Larger audience for the wound, too. Airports are only one room in this house. The wider reporting cycle around Stephanie Vaquer also discussed the hotel version of the problem. People wait in lobbies because they believe the wrestler will eventually have to walk through. We can talk about CM Punk. CM Punk has been associated with a wider conversation and with the simple decision not to participate in an unscheduled meet and greet. Different building, same theory of access. If the wrestler's body is standing in a public adjacent space, the autograph economy assumes it has a claim. That is the fandom problem in one sentence. Public adjacent is not consent. Anyway, I think I'm done with this video. I don't know what else to say. I'm just... All I can say... All these wrestlers had to deal with wrestling this weekend. They had to deal with autographs, and then they had to deal with this airport situation. Same weekend log, same travel environment, same account gravity. Even if the view count sits below Femi's viral spike, together, all these videos you've seen don't prove the lazy claim that all wrestling fans are toxic. Most fans attend an authorized convention. They purchase a ticket. They wait in line. They respect the rules. They meet the wrestlers and go home with a positive memory. These videos document something more specific, a developed chase culture built around research, routes, multiple items, and at least in one case, a child functioning as the softer opening approach. That culture is colliding with wrestlers who are off camera and have not agreed to participate in that interaction. The public page at the center of the best documented portion of the weekend is not a secret organization. It's a long-running Facebook autograph chase log with a public Midwest footprint. The operator remains publicly unverified at this point. The Facebook nonprofit category does not establish charitable status either. Commercial reseller status has not been proven. You guys can make the assumption what you want to say. Autograph chasers status is clear from the page, own description, and public content. So, anyway, all these wrestlers in a SummerSlam weekend and one public chase log that has documented its method since 2015. These videos are the receipts. The method is the story. The identity of the person behind the camera stays out of the script because no credible source can identify him. But we're not going to do doxing theater here unless your name is public, guys. If you leave it on Facebook, it's on you, man. Social media, guys. If your position is the wrestler should sign everything in the comments, say that in the comments and own the argument, though. If your position is children should not be used as props during adult inventory runs, say that too. If your position is graphing is documented but commercial resale isn't proven, then your position matches the evidence currently available. If credible reporting establishes additional encounters or verifiable sales evidence, we'll update this story. But until then, this is where the evidence stops. This is where the addition of the fandom problem stops as well. Anyway, drop your thoughts in the comments. If the T hit right, hit the likes and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.